Good morning, teacher and classmates. We are in charge of developing the topic of reading. So, about the definition, we have that in phonetics, rhythm is the sense of movement in speech marked by the stressed timing and quantity of syllables. So, to sum up, this is the speed and cadence of how you say a sentence. It's a fact that when we are learning a new language, it doesn't matter if it is English or another language, we might say each word in a sentence at the same speed. And that sounds a little like a robot, right? So, with applying a good reading, we are going to know when we need to speed up or to slow down at the time of reading words in a sentence, for example. So, in that way, we are going to improve our English and we are going to sound like a native speakers.
English is not like any other language. It is mainly focused on the sounds and how the words are pronounced. Also, we can say that speaking English with correct rhythm is essential to be understood. However, in order to comprehend rhythm, we also need to learn about stress, exactly when to stress and distress words, since rhythm and stress are closely related. As English is a rhythmical and stress-timed language, a speaker who wants to master it must learn about rhythm so that he or she can speak fluently and can be heard as a native speaker.
About the examples, first, it's important to say that as we know, some syllables are stressed more than others, and some syllables are pronounced longer than others. So that make the difference at the time of pronouncing words in a sentence. Here we have some sentences, and so I'm going to read the first one, which is she made a start on her car, right? As you noticed, I emphasized the pronunciation or the reading in the words that are underlined. So it's really different to say she made a start on her car, right? Instead of saying she made a start of her car, right? Sounds more natural, sounds more like a native speaker. That's why the reading is important. Um, the other examples are Nina liked the ball in a mall. How do you pray looking at the tray? The goat is eating in the boat. The rat is fat, right? So that's why the reading is really important.
Here are some tips to improve your rhythm. Train your ear to hear the rhythm of English as it is to train your voice and mouth to produce it. After all, if you can't hear how we use stress and intonation, it's going to be really hard for you to produce it. Train your ear to varied sounds of English. Listen to English as much as possible and train your ear to be active. Record your voice. Find an audio or a spoken version of a text, maybe on TV or internet, and then do your own version. After finishing, try to find the differences between the original version and your own version. Listen carefully on the stress and intonation of the words in both audios. Practice. There's nothing else to say. Rhythm is a matter of speed and intonation, and we have to work on that every time we have the chance. Well, I guess that's all for now. Thank you so much.